Eh, you know what? Fuck it, bro. This is a low honor playthrough. Okay? Low honor Arthur. Okay? I need that trophy.
Can we pick up the pace here? We going or not? You want me to drive?
Good morning to you.
Why are we stopped?
Move out of the darn way! Okay, here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No, you insane.
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. You rob fools around. Other people, these people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. No guns.
You're sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
How can I help you, miss?
It's Mrs. So I need potatoes, carrots, onions, flour, oats, salt, eggs, apples if you got them.
Sure, not a problem. Big family have you?
Something like that. And you sell clothes?
We do. Not the widest range of ladies' fashion, I'm afraid.
That's all right. I'll look at everything you got.
Of course, Mrs.
Kilgore. I thought you were going to the post office.
My fault, gang.
Well, that was quick. Okay, take a browse. Fine. Sold. Done. Again? Okay. Something else you're after?
Thanks, mister. Sir, good morning. Ah, shut your mouth. Nothing.
What do you mean, no? What's
Hey
going
there,
on?
partner.
Look,
Hello.
this wasn't all right. For a private matter. I really must be going. Don't mention this to Vera.
Don't think this day can get much worse.
Nothing is easy in this town.
Thanks. Just the way it goes sometimes.
So long. The hell you think I got going on?
Man, to be.
What the hell?
Move next time.
Never enough respect. What's your problem? Everybody know that boy's on me. Sit down. Get him over Get out!
Could you hurry up already?
I'm working.
What is taking you so long?
Lady, I got an old wagon there.
I could train my goat to do this faster.
Romance.
I think this is everything.
Definitely.
Take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
We'll give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
You're crazy.
Get on. I'm about to...
Sorry about that.
I gave you a chance. Oh, this can't be. Please.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady. Get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
You'll be fine.
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here. Take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
We'll give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady. Get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Yeah,
So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair making cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love
Where to find the harmonica for Sadie?
Where can you find Sadie's harmonica in Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode? Sadie Adler will request the harmonica during one of the earlier missions of Chapter 3. The harmonica can be found at Granger's pig farm near Flatneck Station. The most
Playing the
way
harmonica.
is to grab it after completing the Gunslinger Stranger mission, which requires you to visit Granger at his farm. If you've already completed the mission without picking up the harmonica, you can always return for it later. The harmonica will be inside beside the front door. Once found, return back to Sadie at Granger at his farm. The efficient way would be to grab it after completing part of the Gunslinger Stranger mission, which requires
Good before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I know. Sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Just don't kill the camp cook.
Hey there!
Hey,
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this?
Go, go, go!
Shit! Get the hell out of here! What the hell was that?
They was gonna rob us.
Kill that thing! Think you're landing Ricketts?
Ouch! I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down.
Well, you wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got your what?
The rocks.
You okay there, Sadie?
Think I can't handle these?
I don't remember asking you to move.
Oh, you ain't gonna let me
Do that, folks. Lady, you are enjoying this far too much. Scoot! Come, boy. Easy, easy. Easy. Easy there, easy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy. Hey, easy now. Easy.
messing with us southern boys.
run, you goddamn coward! I think we're good here, Arthur. Not shoot. All right, I'll drive us back. Are you coming then?
My horse died, bro. I'm not, like, I have to fail it because he can't die.
We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
You did good. But that's a lot.
They killed my horse. Beautiful boy. It's my horse. Please.
Oh, sorry, friend.
You finna go to the store, boy.
Good boy.
You finna go to the store. Yeah. Let me take you to the store, okay? I'm taking you to the store. We is going to general store, okay? Wait, am I still perfect weight? Mm. Hey, I'm a little bit skinny and hungry, so first I'm gonna get grub. Get some grub. Or better yet, well, first we'll go to the general store, get some horse revivers, okay? Because, oh boy, my horse is not dying on me. It's like, I will go back a save
Come on,
just
boy.
for you not to die. This horse is beautiful. Look! Most beautiful low honor, well, not low honor. This is my low honor, my high honor, or low honor horse, bro. Oh, for John and Arthur, bro. I just didn't know he existed
Yeah.
at first. And Harlow is just such a good name. So no, we are not. So no, we are not finna let you die again. Cause he, for some reason, he was just here. thought you were gonna jump. Ooh, somebody shooting? I'm gonna.
Anyone move? I ain't gonna blink before I shoot you. Hey, don't. Best you keep moving. Please. This way. Right now! Make yourself scarce. Come on.
Okay, boy. Yep. Yeah.
What is wrong with this place? You again?
It ain't my fault.
I don't care to see your repeated past behavior.
Yep, I paid for my sins. Paid with my body and my mind. Yeah, what's your
Hello,
thing?
mister. First time? Store's pretty self-explanatory. Feel free to browse goods and sundries on the shelves. There's a full range in the catalog right here. Oh, okay, sorry. I just assumed you couldn't read. Yours. Sold. Yours. Done. You looking for something else? Goodbye.
You're okay, boy.
Violence in Valentine. Read all about it.
Hey, stay calm.
Hey, where's your pride, you fool? None of you got no soul. Deserve to lose the war. but ain't none of you fought, you pathetic bastards. Well, I ain't afraid of you, old Mr. Gray. You are your damn pathetic bastard son. Yeah, 'cause y'all boys prove yourself to be young. You bully.
Now, Mr. God, you die. I'm using this horror survivor. Oh, okay. Siri, FaceTime Dad for me. I don't know. I had called you at the same time as you called me, and it bugged out. So I had the other slice of pizza, and then yeah, ate the slice of pizza. The one slice of pizza at 12. Waited till 2:50. I mean, did you say 2:30 or 2:50? Well, anyways, I ate it at 2:50. Then at 4, I had some had an apple and peanut butter. Is that cool? All right, bet. I'm not hungry because like I just had it like 55 minutes ago. Hmm? Okay, it'll yeah. All right, I promise. I'm sticking to this. I promise you. And also, um, I'm home alone right now, and door locked. Everything straight. I'm just in the living room streaming and chilling. All right, all right, all right. I got you. All right. Bye, Dad. Bye, Mom. No, I'm left alone. Okay, so boom. Okay, so boom. Top of the morning. My name's Jacksepticeye. Shut up, bro.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, and also we're gonna head to Emmett Granger.
Hey there, mister.
Guys, I'm more towards the bad honor side
Easy
now.
now.
So let's go, boy.
Yep.
Boy.
Leave the vision stranger, it's fine. If you've already completed the mission without picking up the harmonica, you can always return for it later. The harmonica will be inside the front door. Once found, return back to Sadie and complete the scan for training. Likely find
Am
Sadie's
I hot?
and introduction to the story. Sadie Alka will return to the as one of the earlier men from Chapter 2. The harmonica.
Yeah.
Y'all, all right. I'm finna tell y'all a big secret about me. My celebrity crush is just Jules. Cut that out. Cut it. I'm only 13. That's a 3-year difference. It's not that bad, okay? It's not that bad. I like girls with glasses. I don't know why that's become a preference. I just like girls with glasses. You can't blame me, okay? She looked like a young version of the a girl that played Liz in Spider-Man and Homecoming. And you know, if you know, you know.
Look, I'm doing just fine out here. So how about you leave me be? How about I blow your lamp out?
Ah, can't be bothered.
Whatever, you damn fool. My God. You know who the hell you're talking to?
Are you okay? No, 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 bro. Hug her a bit. Pick up my damn hand. Okay. I'm on a wheel. It's a trick. Okay. I'm on a wheel.
Yep.
Was sending.
Oh, hey, you there. Think you could help a lady out?
Oh, back when I was younger. Youngers. Bro, they changed the Blox Fruits bosses, bro.
Remember when Fortnite Mobile was a... What happens when all the Avengers pet Lucky the dog in the game Marvel's Avengers? Thor approaches and proudly declares that he is the strongest of dogs before petting him. Miss Marvel, delighted to see a dog, can't resist and showers him with hugs. Black Panther, on the other hand, takes a different approach. He crouches down, but instead of petting him, he picks him up in his arms. Peter Parker is the most enthusiastic and throws him an energetic line.
What's the best adventure? Bestest adventure.
But the funniest moment comes from Hulk. He tries to pet Lucky while carefully controlling his strength, afraid of hurting him. With him, animals and cuddles are a great love story. What happens when all...
It's everyone's favorite flavor. Norwood, it's red velvet. And lemon for Lucy. Rum cake for Cheese.
What's the flavor of that mud that I'm stuck in there?
Oh, chocolate.
Never been real fond of chocolate.
Well, I did not know that.
One other little thing, I hate to be picky, but this angry little guy here might be a lot happier if we put him up here with everyone else. See that? Look at that smile.
No. You see, Ralph, there's no room for you up here.
Well, what about this? We can make room here. We can take turns. Easy.
Hang on. Felix needs to be on the roof because he's about to get his medal.
Well, how about we just take that medal, give it to Ralph for once? Would that be the end of the world, Gene?
Now you're just being ridiculous. Only good guys win medals.
I could be a good guy if I wanted to, and I could win a medal.
And when you do, come and talk to us.
And then would you finally let me be on top of the cake with you guys?
If you won a medal, we'd let you live up here in the penthouse. But it will never happen because you're just the bad guy who wrecked the building.
No, not.
Yes, you are.
No,
There's this girl.
wrong. I can't make anybody fall in love, remember?
But she's smart, fun, and beautiful. She's got these eyes that just... and this hair.
Dad, you look in line for the snow cone.
You know, actually, I was thinking you and Johnny should.
Shanks losing his arm. Shanks loses his arm.
Did you know that Shanks was never supposed to lose his arm? When Oda was planning One Piece, he originally had Shanks save Luffy from drowning and then swim back to shore. However, his editor Karu Kushima felt like there were no consequences from the event and that Luffy's bravery and stupidity would have no development. So Oda went back to the drawing board and decided that Shanks should lose an arm to increase the emotional impact. In fact, in the original version of Romance Dawn, he actually lost his arm to a shark and was later changed to become the Lord of the Coast, which makes the scene a little bit more believable. So even though Shanks said he lost his arm to bet on the new era, it was technically a plot device to cause a red-haired Yonko to have no left arm. Why did Shanks lose his arm to a seaman? In the One Piece universe, Shanks is known as one of the strongest characters in the series. How did he lose his arm in episode 2 of the live action? Luffy is in trouble, falling into the sea after consuming a devil fruit, making him useless in the water. Shanks comes to the rescue and is met by the Sea King. Shanks' eyes glow and the Sea King leaves them alone. And it cuts to Shanks' left arm being completely gone and bleeding into the sea.
Fans are still unsure what Oda was thinking with this scene, as it's so early on and it involves such a major character. But it's revealed that Shanks is a Yonka, one of the 4 emperors of the sea. But even though the monster has the title of Sea King, he could have been easily defeated by Shanks being so strong. So it remains a mystery as to why Shanks decided to do this.
Why did...
Lost. Just glad that you're okay.
You can never.
Guys, I have to check my bathroom real quick. Eh, it should be good. Weekend this for hours. I sit for hours having all the bluebirds. I'm so in love with you.
Bitch ever I saw.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
Howdy. You Granger?
That's my name. My occupation, too, if you hadn't noticed.
Weren't always like that, though. Used to be a quick draw guy. You knew Jim Boy Calloway?
Used to be is correct. Them days are long. And who might you be?
Don't matter. I need you to tell me about Jim Boy. Just a quote for a book.
A book about Jim Boy? Well, shit. I can't talk to you now. Look at me. I'm knee-deep in hard crap.
Well, don't mind me. We can talk while you work.
Don't tell.
Oh, they are.
Pick up the fork and get to work. Or get out of here and stop wasting my time.
All right. Shovel your damn shit.
Jim Boy weren't nothing, you know. Me? I killed men, women, and children, too. Animals. I even killed rocks. And I killed them good. I shot folks, stabbed folks, skinned folks. I scalped some. Boy, they scream when you scalp them.
Hey, let me work.
Don't know what got into these dogs, but I know what's coming out of them. I bashed folks, butchered folks. I burned folks alive. Buried folks alive. One time,
I get it, all right? You're mean. What about Calloway?
You have no idea, Kurt. By feminine type like you, I'd probably have chopped your head off, stuffed you, and eaten you like a sausage.
No doubt.
Now it's clear enough to eat off.
I guess I'm done.
Get that barrel to the shit pile, and I suppose you is.
All right.
No shortage of shit round here. Comes from hungry hogs and no hand. That's my stick! You walk away, right? No. No. No! You did not!
You just took yourself a regular shit shower, Mr. Granger. Boy, that's real nasty.
You earned yourself a killing. And I'm gonna enjoy it now. Draw! It's gonna be the last thing you do.
or done some terrible things to ourselves. And I think that's just creepy.
Missing. The desync error. It's 3:02 p.m. You blink. Now it's 3:47 p.m. You didn't move. You didn't check your phone. You weren't distracted. But somehow 45 minutes have disappeared. The official term is highway hypnosis. When your brain zones out and drives on autopilot, it happens on long, repetitive roads. The idea is that your brain is awake, but your memory stops recording. Except some people experience missing time when they're not driving. They'll be sitting at home watching TV, and suddenly it's night.
Okay, I don't think that's necessarily a glitch. I think you're just super terrible with time. I will say, though, time moves in funny-ass ways. Because when I'm in class and everything is boring, time wants to make sure that it's going by very slow. But when I'm chilling, procrastinating and whatnot, it just wants to go 2 times the speed. And I feel like the activity I'm doing is much more slow.
The person cleaning their kitchen looks up at the clock and finds an hour missing. Some say it happens.
Could be daylight savings.
In their mid-conversation. They'll be talking to a friend, and suddenly the other person is looking at them weird, like they just stopped talking for 5 minutes. Some people say that during missing time, they get the feeling that something else was happening, but they just aren't supposed to remember. It's like someone edited the footage, trimmed down the timeline, removed the parts that didn't make the cut. Things we were never meant to see. Bystander effect.
What? So an NPC
refused to trigger the next event. You're walking down a busy street. The person collapses. They hit the ground completely unconscious. The crowd starts forming and nobody moves.
Hello.
You wait for someone to help. Maybe a doctor, maybe a good
No, if I've seen this, I would have been super creeped out. If someone falls
People
in,
often get nervous, but there's really no need to. I'm just
make like a
a
facial
normal
reaction,
guy.
or at least try to approach him or do something. If I fall and everyone is just standing there like, I'm gonna assume I'm on the Truman Show. I'm gonna assume that everyone is just filming me and I'm the only main character. I haven't experienced this at all.
It's embarrassing. But instead, everyone just stands there watching. It's a bystander effect. A bizarre glitch where the more people there are, the less likely anyone is to do something.
That's
Everyone
lame.
assumes someone else will take action.
That's
Because everyone
lame.
assumes that nobody does.
Okay, no. I think it just depends on what your character is like. Because, of course, if I see someone approaching someone, I'm gonna be like, okay, he got it handled. But I don't know. I'm just imagining someone get into a car crash and everyone like, man, I gotta go to work. It's not like that. And if it's like that, that just means the people around you are terrible.
And it gets weirder. There are cases where entire groups of people have just stood there watching something horrible happen, even when it would have been extremely easy to help.
Okay, yeah, then there are just terrible people. It's definitely not a glitch. They're just horrible human beings.
A person choking in a restaurant, a woman being attacked in broad daylight, even a drowning child. Nobody wants to be the first.
A drowning child? The only reason why I might not help that drowning child is because I can't swim myself. Other than that, there's no way you can just look at that and see it happen.
Responsibility. It's like they're all stuck in an idle animation and waiting for a main character interaction. And what if, just for a second, we consider the possibility that this isn't just human psychology? What if some people really do function like NPCs? What if some only activate when they're directly prompted? And
no, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. Let me know if you guys relate to this. I be looking at the mirror and I'm like, what if I'm the only real human being? What if I'm the only one that's actually the real person? The one that can actually function themselves? And everyone around me was like a robot. I don't know if it's just me though.
And if that's true, then the next time you're in a crowd, look around. Is everyone really playing the same game as you? Doppelgangers. The NPC cloning bug.
No one can clone me, alright? Look at me. There can only be one me. For me to have a doppelganger, there can't be 2 of the most things.
Hey, stop right where you are. You're dead.
Would stand in front of their boyfriend while they drove at them at full speed and trusted that they would stop in time to not hit them.
Okay, I've never heard of that. Please tell me that's edited. Dumb TikTok trends that got people killed.
Okay, now I know I've been missing tons of uploads and stuff, but bear with me. The main reason being is because I've been moving into a new apartment, and moving is a pain in the ass.
100%. My boy making money though. That's what I like to see.
Now, when you hear the phrase TikTok trend, usually the first thing that comes to mind is some cringy dances and stupid challenges.
Sadly, not anymore. When I think of TikTok trend, I just think, oh, this person gonna hurt themselves.
Which, you're not wrong. But over the years, a lot of the TikTok challenges have gone from cringe to dangerous to death-defying. So what I'm gonna do today is talk about some of the TikTok trends that have gone so far as to cause irreversible injuries and death. Now, if you're a fan of this channel, you know that I have talked about this topic before, but most of the time when I try to do it, I always get age restricted. So please forgive me if I start doing the Ray William Johnson TikTok logo by saying words like unalive. I'm just trying not to get censored. And also, I'm gonna be talking about a lot more trends that I've never talked about before in this video. So let's get into it. Now, this first one isn't necessarily a trend, but it did inspire a lot of bullshit. Now, it all started when a girl named Tessia Brown posted a video on TikTok when, after she ran out of hairspray, she used Gorilla Glue spray.
I will say, even that was so idiotic. Your hair looks good. And I'm not saying I like the style. I'm just saying it really did what it was supposed to do, but it did it permanently.
Into her hair. Now, for those
Bro, I feel bad for her. I know people around her looked at her like, you're an idiot.
aware, Gorilla Glue is something you don't put in your hair because it's glue. So her hair became stuck to her scalp and unmovable. Her video got over 50 million views and everyone was hooked to her story.
Hold on.
I'm
I'm not doing the same there. All it takes is Gorilla Glue. All right, but please tell me she actually fixed it, right?
stock all over social media, having SNL mention her in a skit and even Nicki Minaj mentioning her in a song. But at the same time, people were sympathetic and actually raising thousands of dollars.
16 bands? No, but I'm thinking to myself, there's no way it costs this much to remove the Gorilla Glue from someone's hair.
For her on GoFundMe. She did go to the hospital to try to get the product removed from her hair, but it's not that simple. The nurses would try nail polish remover to get it off of her scalp, but it was no use. Now, eventually, a plastic surgeon did a hair surgery for her that usually would cost 12 grand, but did it for free because he felt bad for her.
So she pocketed the rest of that money? Dude, honestly, not only did she gain virality, I'm assuming her hair is gonna be fixed. And number 3, she gained like damn near 20 bands. Yo, amazing!
And again, this wasn't necessarily a trend, but it did inspire a lot of bullshit. Now, when the story went viral, a man from Louisiana thought that Tessia was lying entirely and tried it out for himself.
But nobody giving you the money. Not with that low quality ass droid, bro. Now look, now you have to fix this issue by yourself.
Instead of putting Gorilla Glue on his hair, he put it on his lips, which is 1,000 times worse.
I'm just thinking the pain he had to endure trying to get his lips back open. I gotta see an update on this dumbass.
And he had to go through this extremely painful procedure to get it removed. I don't know why he did it or why he thought she was lying, but...
And he probably didn't gain any type of virality, nor did he gain any GoFundMe. Yeah, why did you think she was lying? Like, you clearly saw it don't move.
But, he did. Another girl was jealous of the attention that Tessia got and decided to put Gorilla Glue in her hair as well. And just like how it was with Tessia, it also got stuck on her fucking scalp. She claimed that this was an accident, but it was very obviously a clout chase move. And at this point, hospitals just straight up denied her because this was getting ridiculous. Like, one time is understandable, second time is wild, but a third time, come the fuck on now.
Technically, can you just cut this off? If I messed up this bad, get a razor and just cut it off. Just restart. I mean, either way, bro, the way you dyed your hair, that's unhealthy anyway. I'm 100% just going bald and just restarting.
Now, but a trend that unfortunately did get super popular was the teeth filing trend, where people would use a nail file to grind down their teeth.
I think what's so insane about the examples that are being portrayed, they already have nice teeth. Insane vampire teeth.
Trend where people would use a nail file to grind down their teeth. This was apparently to help fix certain ridges and overall just make your teeth look better. And it possibly also helped them be whiter. And it was also because it was cheaper than a dentist. And while this does sort of make them...
How does it make it wider? If you're grinding down the bottom of it, it won't make it wider unless you're shaving this side as well.
Vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
A little bit more aesthetic, it causes a lot more issues. It makes your teeth a lot more sensitive to hot or cold foods. It can alter your bite formation. You can get tooth decay or infection. And it also can cause extreme bleeding. And that's on top of possibly horrendously deforming your teeth. Teeth don't grow the same way that nails or hair do. So if you mess up your teeth, they don't just magically regrow. But believe me, soon enough, some of the people doing this trend did regret it.
Looking at it just is painful. It was not painful when I did it, but as the days went on and I would drink cold drinks or ice cream, I felt a lot of sensitivity in my teeth.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's the letters?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
This kind of feels like a combination of the last two trends because people with super glue
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. Boring. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that's Dutch's idea. All mail sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells him to start expecting mail from Tacitus Kilgore, or whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do.
All stems from a nice store like we were. One of the characters does the exact same thing, and they get very big, puffy lips. Now, the Tucker did try it out for himself and found out that it does indeed work because, well, it does. But also found out that it burns pretty fucking bad. The thing is, any of the
Ain't you going to bed,
is terrible. That's how it's yeah.
Okay, here we are.
So, what's the plan?
The product is made for areas with pretty thick skin, and your lips do not have thick skin on them. The swelling is a result of irritation, which is why that product is made for certain areas. Because putting erection cream on your lips can cause heart problems, heart palpitations, headaches, drops in blood pressure, and other stuff too. And that's because it's made to be applied on an area that has a lot of blood pumping, hence why it goes on, that certain area. But at least these beauty trends never caused anyone to go to the hospital, unlike the dry scoop challenge. This was a trend where people would just ingest a scoop of pre-work powder with no water or anything.
What do you gain? The whole point of it is to, for it to be able to consume
And in case you guys don't know, pre-workout is basically an energy powder that is packed with caffeine that is made to take before you work out at the gym. And the way you're supposed to consume it is by pouring the powder into a glass of water, mixing it up, and then drinking it. And this trend probably seems familiar because it's heavily inspired by the cinnamon challenge that was super viral back in the early 2010s. This was when people would try to eat
100% would rather take pre-workout than cinnamon.
Scoops of cinnamon powder without coughing. Almost no one was successful doing it, and the horrible failures made some pretty hilarious videos. That trend is not very safe either, but it's nothing compared to this one. These pre-workouts are not designed to raw dog. You should not be ingesting them like that. And doing this can cause heart issues, lung issues, seizures, and death. Now, OF influencer Brittany Portillo did this exact trend and had to go to the hospital right after. Because when doing the trend, she had a heart attack.
Alright guys, so I had a heart attack, as you guys know, from taking this Red Con 1 Total War, and I dry scooped it.
Don't let Joey's won't see this. You know what you know. Don't worry about the people out there, okay? How you dumb for even doing this shit.
But I think even if I put it in water, I would have been asked out anyways.
She did make a full recovery, thankfully, but this was one of the few reported cases of this challenge. Again, you're not supposed to be ingesting those types of chemicals like that. Well, when it comes to food challenges, though, I think nothing really tops the cake was the NyQuil chicken challenge. This is easily one of the worst trends on TikTok because of just how ridiculous it is. Also known as the sleepy chicken challenge, it was a
Oh, no, this is pretty good. It's not there yet, but just eat ass. You know what that's not good. This is disgusting. This doesn't even look edible. And imagine just roll raw chicken and vinegar around the house. This is nasty.
trend where people would basically cook chicken in NyQuil
Yes, I
cough
would
medicine.
like to
The
post a
appeal
letter.
with this is that you were killing two birds with one stone because you were getting your medication in while
no
also
trouble.
eating some good protein. And if this trend sounds so stupid that it sounds like a joke, well, that's actually how it started. Back in 2017, a Twitter user posted a picture of some chicken being cooked in cough medicine with the caption, "If she makes you NyQuil chicken, don't let her go." And
Was it supposed to be like fighting two birds with one stone? Like, was he sick and he was eating chicken at the same time? Why are people doing this?
And obviously this was meant to be a joke because who the flying fuck would make that for their significant other? But somehow, some way, it resurfaced years later on TikTok and people took it seriously. I mean, for one, dangers aside, this just tastes fucking nasty. I mean, I don't know if you guys ever tried NyQuil before, but it tastes like dog food. And health-wise,
If I genuinely wanted to try that, right? Let's say I was one of those crazy dudes. I'm cooking in the chicken and then dipping it into it. I'd be like, that makes more sense. Cooking it in
goddamn help.
as this does the opposite for you too. For one, a lot of people who do this recipe don't really know the exact measurements, so they end up actually putting way too much coffee in there and technically overdosing. And if you guys have watched any drug program, then you know that's not safe. That can cause dizziness, hallucination, liver problems, and seizures. But the danger is actually
I can wear what I damn well want.
possible and
Like I told you, my husband
they would
and I
put these
shared
pills
a
in the
whole
freezer and then in the
I wasn't some
microwave.
little
And the
wife
purpose of
with
this
a
was to
flower in
make the
her hair
texture
making
malleable.
cherry
But
pies
these
all
kind of
day.
torts are not meant to be used like at all. Reading something like that and then putting it in the microwave can cause a lot of extreme pressure. So those weren't nearly as severe as the injuries caused by the milk crates. Now milk crates are not very sturdy. They're extremely wobbly and not made to be stepped on, which is why this trend is so damn difficult and dangerous. This trend was extremely popular back in 2021, getting millions upon millions of views. All the big influencers were doing it, but here's the thing. If you do this trend successfully, you were fine. But if you failed, well, they would suffer a lot of shit. This trend was a lot more dangerous than people thought. A ton of people had broken ribs, broken wrists, dislocated shoulder blades.
You know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and no. Nobody's taking nothing from me ever.
It's estimated that nearly 30,000 people were injured from doing this fucking thing.
Just don't kill
It
the
got to the point where TikTok had to remove any hashtag involved with it in all of the videos. And this challenge well, dropping things. Oh, challenge. For the name alone, I think we can tell where this is going. And it's exactly what it sounds like. People would take certain objects and drop them on their foot and then rate the pain scale from 0 to 10.
You really believe that you should be understanding if you're not dumb good and you signed up.
And at first, it didn't really start off that bad. People would drop fire. I'm gonna
yeah.
Because the idiots.
Well, wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got your way. You okay there, Sadie?
And at first she didn't see it's like this the door stopped that, don't really pretend much. But then she found a bigger object like a standing fan in a fucking suitcase. She broke her foot and had to get a foothold because the trust contract could have resulted in her entire body being broken.
I say, get it, drop That's all I'm saying.
Trust control was trying for girls would stand in front of the road while they drove at full speed and trusted that they would stop and hit them. This was meant to be a cute little film to see just how much these girls trusted their boyfriends. And if the top redeeming quality about a guy is the fact that he wouldn't hit you with the car, then girl, you need to raise your standards. Now, the trend was done pretty safely by a lot of people because if you watch the videos, you can see that they were not really driving that fast. Maybe like 10 miles per hour at most. But that wasn't everybody. I think we see where this is going. Australian TikToker Emily Webb did this trend not with her boyfriend, but with a guy. This guy did not stop until it slammed into her pretty damn hard. At one point,
Hope it
At
don't
one
bring
point, with her
anyone
leg being
sniffing
stuck
around.
under the car,
Are you
and it
getting out too much?
horrendously damaged her ankle.
Maybe.
And she posted the
If he
video
has.
herself because she thought that it would still get like a ton of
Maybe
views.
not.
She said herself that she only posted because it was great
So who do
content.
they say
I
they
don't
were?
regret it, but I
Lemoyne
definitely do not want to get hit by a
Yeah,
car
something
again.
like
I
that.
feel lucky that it
Who
wasn't a
knows?
centimeter further. It could have
Anyway,
been so much worse. I've
don't you
learned
go
I
really
can't trust a
pissing
man.
about that
Maybe
letter.
I don't know.
How dare you? I
But from the
wouldn't
footage
dream of
itself,
it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled
you
by,
didn't even like
making
brown
no
thing.
small
But
name for
maybe
myself.
I don't regret
Won't
and
be
she
giving
posted
you
the
no
video
mail to
herself
post
because she thought that it would
anytime
still
soon,
get like
that's
a ton
for
of
sure.
views. She said herself that she only posted because it was great content. I don't regret it, but I definitely do not want to get hit by a car again. I feel lucky that it wasn't a centimeter further. It could have been so much worse. I've learned I can't trust a man.
maybe I don't know how her ankle rolled over, but from the footage itself, that didn't look that crazy. At most, that was the tap. She didn't even like fall to the ground or anything. But I could be totally wrong. By the way, yeah, I don't think you should be doing this right now.
Good to know that her main takeaway from this is that she can't trust men.
Well,
And
I'd
not
like
to
to
avoid
say I
doing
missed
really
your
dumb, dangerous TikTok challenges. What a relief. But this next trend takes stupidity to a whole new level. Now, the penny challenge was a challenge where people would put a phone charger halfway into an outlet and then drop a penny onto the prongs. This would cause the charger to start short-circuiting and even start a fire. And you're probably thinking, wow, that's outrageously dangerous. And yes,
Hey,
it is. Which
I
is
didn't
why a
tell
bunch of
Dutch
kids
about
did
the
it.
little
I was
diversion
wondering
on our
what happy
supply
kids
run.
would do things like this.
Why
And I'm
not?
not gonna lie, this
I'll
just
fight
makes
anytime and any
I'm not
place.
saying anything.
Yeah,
I'm saying
that's the
This
problem.
wasn't like other trends where initially it started off silly and then maybe got a little bit more dangerous. No, this was dangerous as fuck the entire time. You have to
Okay,
understand
I'll
that when
catch you
even
later
our
then.
charger is still
Okay,
even
then.
somewhat plugged in, there's still electricity coming through it. And when the penny touches the prongs, it starts conducting that electricity. This makes the penny heat up to hundreds of degrees in milliseconds, which causes the electricity to jump into the air and then cause a fucking fire.
Shaved
This
my
trend
hide not once,
caused so many
but I
fires to the
carried
point
it.
where the fucking fire marshal had to step in and tell kids not to do this shit. Safety tip,
Why
kids.
didn't I
Sometimes
just
old
leave
circuit
you in
breakers
that
fail to
jail
trip and the
cell?
wires in the wall will heat up to the point of setting your house on fire. As a licensed electrician, keep doing this, kids.
Arthur?
Service calls from issues like this is easy money. 2 kids from Massachusetts who did this trend actually got arrested for it. Thankfully, they didn't cause a fire, but they damn near did. Both of them were arrested for attempted arson and malicious intent to property. Because even though it didn't cause a fire, the outlet did explode, which is like a best case scenario.
Hello, Arthur.
Both of them were arrested for attempted safety tip, kid. Fire.
Hey.
This trend makes the parents understand that when even our chargers.
Now, I'm not saying anything.
Hey, Arthur.
This wasn't like other trends where initially it started off silly and then maybe got a little more dangerous. No, this was dangerous as fuck the entire time. You have to understand that when even our charger is still even somewhat plugged in, there's still electricity coming through it. And when the penny touches the prongs, it starts conducting that electricity.
funny.
This makes the penny
Us
heat
ending
up to
up down
hundreds
here.
of degrees in
My daddy
milliseconds,
died
which
in
causes
the
the
fields
electricity
in
to
Pennsylvania,
jump into the air
fighting
and
this
cause a
lot.
fucking
I
fire.
ever tell
This
you
trend
that?
so many
times.
fires to the point where the fucking
I see
fire
how
marshal had to
boring
step in
you
and
are.
tell kids not to do this shit.
Worry.
Safety tip, kids. Sometimes
We
old
them
circuit
back
breakers
then.
fail to trip and the
We
wires in the wall will
have
heat up to the
lofty
point of setting your house on
Arthur.
fire. As a licensed
We're
electrician,
trying to
keep doing
reform
this, kids. Service
society
calls
to
from
a
issues like
kinder,
this is easy
truer,
money. 2 kids
better
from
way.
Massachusetts
Now,
who
of
did
course,
this trend
there's
actually
gonna
got
be
arrested for
casualties.
it. Thankfully, they didn't
We're
cause a fire,
finished.
but they damn near
In a
did.
world
Both
that
of them
don't
were
want us
arrested
no
for
more.
attempted arson and
We
malicious
are
intent to property.
dreamers
Because even though it
in
didn't
an
cause a
ever
fire, the
darker
outlet did
world
explode,
of
which is like
Now, I'll
a
give you
best
that,
case
but come
scenario.
on.
If your outlet explodes, can you still?
We got the day.
I know that's a dumb question, but
It's
did it still
nice out.
conduct electricity well enough?
Old Jose says there's a
It's
fish
not.
around here. I reckon it's full of fish. Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good and long over.
Always green crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
All right, gentlemen, let me show you how it's done.
Behind you. Okay, go. Ha! Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. But we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea.
We gotta get there. Come on. What are you riding off for?
Now, as I was saying, oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure than...
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in. I see.
Well, look who it is.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mine and investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool. But he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur!
Chase wanted man.
And take Archibald with.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big.
Drinks.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. And do hear me? Come on, hurry!
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what are these fellas wanted for? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make me. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty.
Goddamn cowards, hide behind that man!
Ooh, that must have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train.
Yeah.
Get in closer. Get alongside that flat carriage. Watch out, he's throwing bottles at us. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
God bastard! I didn't do nothing! Ah! Phil? Let go!
Go, get after them!
You're only making it worse. Running ain't gonna help.
Come on, shitbag! Run! Don't let him get away!
Hey, what?
Bastard! Damn bastard!
Get the hell away from me!
Gonna be dead soon, partner!
Stop!
Oh, good Jesus!
Where you gonna run to?
Come on, Mr. Callahan, I'm relying on you.
Running ain't gonna help.
Come on, shitbag!
Stay on him! Damn bastard!
Get the hell away from me!
This quick.
Have this! Gonna be dead soon, partner! Get these ropes off me! Out! Christ in heaven!
Oh, get after them!
Stop! I'm coming for you next.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here. Do we need to bother? Let me go. Can't do that.
Come on! Come on!
Are you sure?
I can open the door from the outside. Try at least.
Who's talking now? Huh?
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Ah, just about.
Bring him out here.
Deputy?
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Easy. Yes, we are in dire need of some rain around here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Easy. Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon.
Ooh, shoot.
We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Hey, fellas.
Chop, chop, don't just leave him slumped on there for the whole town to see. Okay, this way. Bring him in so we can show Sheriff Gray.
Mr. Gray! We got him.
Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Manhattan. Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? Kinda like
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Alright, guys. I gave y'all an hour and 30 this time, okay? You can't blame me. I'm tired, okay? Plus, I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to watch this anyway. So, yeah. Bye! Bye. Love you, Pookies. I guess I'll see you, tomorrow.